What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to No Life to Metal. It is time for a rock metal update. That's right. Time for rock metal update. This is going to be all 12-inch vinyl, all live albums and bootlegs. Probably about split evenly between official live albums and bootlegs in this particular one, but going to start right off with some metal with some Anthrax. This is their 3 LP set. Among Scotland, Kings Among Scotland. Obviously live in Scotland, where they play a good mix of old and new. AIR, Madhouse, Medusa, Be All End All, those are all old songs. Then they do Evil Twin, Blood Eagle Wings, Breathing Lightning, Fight Until You Can't. So those are all newer songs. So a nice mix of songs on album 1. And then CD 2 is the entire Among the Living album, or disc 2, is the entire Among the Living album, live. So you've got Among the Living, Caught in the Mosh, One World, I'm the Law, Skeleton in the Closet, NFL, ADI, Horror of It All, Indians. And then, let's see here if I can... This packaging is incredible too. First of all, let me show you the vinyl. The vinyl is pretty cool looking as far as the color of the vinyl. I think there's the vinyl itself. I think the vinyl is pretty cool looking. This side actually has an etching on it because there's no music on that particular side. But I don't know if you can see the etching or not. Kind of hard to see. But it is the Knot Man on there. Not sure even if I get it in the... I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyhow, but that's center label. Even though you can kind of probably see it well on there, to see it in the room here when you have dark purple on black, I can't. You just can't see it. Like you can't. It's just hard to tell what side this is or what's on here without, getting under a light and looking really closely. So, just to me, that's poor design on what is an awesome release. Musically, it's great. The sound is good. The packaging is phenomenal. The only complaint I have is a minor one, and it's probably more because this is what I do for a living, is that those center labels suck. You just can't read them. So, anyhow, yeah, fantastic packaging. If you're into Anthrax, this one came as a box set too, and I believe it had like a T-shirt and stuff in it. I didn't care all that much. There's other stuff in here as well, like a heavy booklet. I mean, this booklet has all the show dates for the entire tour. You can see the photos of the band. I mean, it's a really nice package. It's just a shame that, something this classy, this expensive, this nice has poor center labels. But like I said, minor complaint for an otherwise killer album. I put this off buying this one forever. When it first came out, I wanted it, and it was just too expensive. Didn't have the money, and I just kept putting it off, and then the price kept rising, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So it's been sitting in my want list forever. Well, my birthday was March 25th, which was, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and my mother gave me a gift card for Amazon, so I was like, yep, buying it. So there it is, Anthrax, Kings Among Scotland. Next one is let's see here. These are kind of out of, not really have these in any order, but I do have a couple that are. So this is Judas Priest, obviously, Unleashed in New York. This is from 1979. You've got Hellbent for Leather, Delivering the Goods, Running Wild, Beyond the Realms of Death, Green Manalishi, Victim of Changes, Rock Forever, and Starbreaker. Great bootleg, good sound. Obviously, fantastic album cover. I mean, that's just an iconic shot of Halford on the Harley. Yeah, this one's worth picking up if you can find a copy. Pick this one up at Rockadrome. And then this is New York After Midnight, 1981 broadcast recording. This is a 2 LP set. It has Solar Angels, Head Down to the Highway, Diamonds in the Rust, Hellbent for Leather, Sinner, Beyond the Realms of Death, Grinder, Desert Plains, Genocide, Exciter, Ripper, You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise, The Green Manalishi, Breaking the Law, Living After Midnight, and Tyrant. Another one that has cool packaging. This is a gatefold. There's not much to it, but I can show you the inside because there's the gatefold picture. There's no booklets or anything like that, like on the Anthrax one I just showed. It's just straight. And this is definitely a bootleg. It's not an official recording, but it is a really good recording because, like it says, it's a radio recording. So the sound quality is pretty darn good on this thing, and it's just classic early '80s Judas Priest. Okay, next up, this is definitely an official release. Just came out recently. This is on vinyl. I've had the CD for decades, but this is Yesterday and Today Live. This was supposedly the last show that Y&T were going to do when they were going to retire. Of course, that never happened, and they continued to record more albums after this one. But regardless, so they give you a nice mix of everything on here. You get stuff from, even the first couple Yesterday and Today albums. Everything is on here. Mean Streak, Hurricane, Don't Stop Running, Struck Down, Winds of Change, Black Tiger, Midnight in Tokyo, Beautiful Dreamer, Hard Times, I'll Cry, I Believe in You, Squeeze, Forever, Earthshaker, and Rescue Me. Classic Y&T album. This one, if you're a Y&T fan, I highly recommend this thing. Great album, great performance. The band sounds fantastic. The recording is great, and the packaging is really perfect. It's really nice. Okay, what do we have next? Let's see here. We can grab this here. I don't know if I've shown this one before or not. If I have, I apologize, but this is definitely a bootleg as well. This is Canadian thrash band Sacrifice. This is recorded live from the show on a Sony WMR15. I don't know what that means, but it's definitely very raw live. Recorded at the Starwood Club in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, November 23rd, 1985. It's very listenable, though. I mean, if I was to grade this thing, I'd do B minus, somewhere in that area. I enjoyed it, so it's not like crap, where it's just a rumble through the whole thing. If you're a Sacrifice fan or a fan of live thrash, this is one is worth looking up. I've seen them on... at least they were for a while on on eBay for around $19.95 US. Another bootleg. This is live in Pittsburgh, 1976. Genesis. Of course, this is post Peter Gabriel. So you've got Phil Collins as the lead vocalist here, and Bill Buford playing drums. He played in a bunch of different bands, but King Crimson among others. Played in Yes for a while. He's pretty much a household name if you're a prog rock fan. So anyhow, great album, great sound. I think it's a radio broadcast. So see, recorded live during the A Trick of the Tail tour at Syria Marquee, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, April 13th, 1976. Radio broadcast. Yep. With remastered sound. So like I said, it sounds really good. I mean, I've heard official live albums that sound as good as this one. So 1976 Genesis, and then we go all the way back 1971-72 Genesis. This is Peter Gabriel era. Obviously, that's Peter Gabriel on the front cover. Both these were released by the same label, Verni, I believe it is. I like this label because they put out quality stuff, and their back covers usually look like this with this collage of photos, and they're usually pretty accurate as far as the the era and all that kind of stuff. So that I can appreciate that, because a lot of times bootlegs, they don't care; they'll just put any picture of a band on there, even if it's not the players that played on the album. So another one has great sound. Obviously, it's radio; it's all BBC recordings. So I guess I could read the songs off if I can. Here they are. The Musical Box, which is fantastic song, almost. It's got to be about 12, 13 minutes long. Stagnation, Harold the Barrel, The Return of the Giant Hogweed, Harlequin, The Fountain of Salmacis, I think that's how you say it. Watcher of the Skies, another fantastic song, probably like 8 minutes long. Twilight, Ale House, Get 'Em Out by Friday, and The Fountain of Salmacis Live, which is... another track that's probably 9-10 minutes long. And then you've got side 4 has The Musical Box, Return of the Giant Hogweed, and Harlequin. All different versions recorded BBC. So, all right, 2 more from another band. This is Deep Purple. This is an official release. This one came out I don't know, several years ago. See if there's a year on the back somewhere. 2017. And another one that's been sitting in my cart forever. I've been wanting to get it, and I just hadn't. It was always expensive, but then I found this copy for a very reasonable price and picked it up. So it's a nice mix of old and new Deep Purple. Live at Hellfest 2017, Time for Bedlam, Fireball, Bloodsucker, Strange Kind of Woman, Uncommon Man, The Surprising, Lazy, Birds of Prey, Hell to Pay, Keyboard Solo, Perfect Strangers, Space Truckin', Smoke on the Water, Peter Gunn Theme / Hush, and then Black Knight. Produced by Bob Ezrin. Of course, everybody knows Bob Ezrin, who did Pink Floyd's The Wall, and, you know, among many, many, many others. All right, and this is another Deep Purple. I just got this. I mean, I wasn't even sure if I was going to show it because it is not even opened yet. So I can't tell you anything about it. I haven't even cracked the plastic on it. I'm excited to hear it. There's a bunch of these have been released over the last few years on this brown paper where they just have the, you know, black and white print. And so they've released a bunch of live concerts. This one here is actually a more recent show from 2023, I believe. Mixed and mastered in April 2023. Where was it recorded live? Oh, it's right on the front there. Hammersmith, London, England. Let's see, so it would be February 22nd, 2002. So, anyhow, like I said, I haven't opened it yet, so this may make another video appearance once I open it and listen to it and can say something intelligent about it. Okay, UFO also been releasing a bunch of live shows. Here's another one. This is Landing in St. Louis, live 1982. Of course, that's after Schenker had left, but still, I love those early 80s Schenker? Oh, early 80s UFO albums. Apparently, I was having a hard time saying that. Recorded live at Kiel Auditorium, St. Louis, on March 14th, 1982. We Belong to the Night, Let It Rain, Long Gone, No Place to Run. That's a great song, No Place to Run. The Wild, the Willing, and Innocent, Only You Can Rock Me, Terry, Making Moves, Do It All You. Doing It All For You, Too Hot to Handle, Lights Out, and it ends with the bluesy Mystery Train. UFO, another one of those first wave of British heavy metal bands. I don't think I've shown this one, but if I did, I apologize. This is Cheap Trick. This is California Man. This is a bootleg recorded in the Forum, Inglewood in 1979. So you've got, you know, the first 4 studio albums here. Dream Police, Intro, Hello There, Clock Strikes 10, I'll Be With You, California Man, Down, Stiff Competition, Voices, Way of the World, I know what I want you to want me. Those 2 tracks right next to each other. And then ends with Surrender. And this thing came out, and this release was from 2022. And I think I just picked it up on Amazon, and I don't think it was very expensive. All right, and then the last one for this live episode is Alice Cooper, Alone in His Nightmares Live, 1975. Recorded at the, I believe it was recorded at the Forum. The Great West Forum, Inglewood, Los California, June 18th, 1975. Welcome to My Nightmare tour. So you got the Welcome to My Nightmare intro years ago. No More Mr. Nice Guy, $1 Billion Babies, I'm 18, Some Folks, Cold Ethel, Cold Ethel, The Black Widow, School's Out, Department of Youth, and Who Gave It to You? Donny Osmond, and Only Women Bleed, and Welcome to My Nightmare. So that's your lineup for this one. And Welcome to My Nightmare is always one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums. But really, anything Alice Cooper is welcome in my collection because I really dig Alice. Have since I was a kid. So that's it. That's my rock metal update for April of 2024. I will be doing a regular vinyl update in the next week or 2 as well as another 7-inch update. And I got a few more things planned in the near future. So that's it. I appreciate y'all watching. Leave a message below, thumbs up. You know, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And that's it. God bless. Stay strong.